pindah. Hey.
Halo.
Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Welcome back to Chronic 195. It's Friday night fumbling. I'm your host and forever GM of this whole channel, Kazu 95 Rachel. Today, it's finally Chaos' hands time again. And it is time for Chaos and Solstice. And we're playing with 3 people. Probably will be 4 later. Udah sebulan gak sih?
Like usual.
I think so. It's been a month since we last did Solstice.
Yeah, well, almost I think. Soalnya kita belasan bulan puasa sempat sekali kan? Kayak
I think so. Yap. Sempet sekali.
bukan sehari sebelum puasa I think.
Exactly. Saat belum puasa.
Tahun pertama.
Oh my god, it has been a month. What the hell, guys?
We're opening Ramadan and closing Ramadan with
Lord.
Solstice, let's go.
Yeah, we're starting and ending Ramadan with some chaos. Chaos in Solstice. Oh my god. You know what? I forgot about a lot of things that happened the last session. So please, one of you, do the recap. I obviously didn't forget, but just felt like saying that.
We are not ready for surprise exam, Sir GM.
It's not a surprise exam. It happens every single session. It's not a surprise at this point. It's like routine checkup.
It's a surprise every time.
It's routine checkup at this point. So can anyone do the recap?
I'm kind of forget half of the session. It's been a month. Maybe we or Riku can do it.
Wait, let me rack my. Am I referencing last week's session or last?
That is last week. Not last week. Last month's session. But yes.
Last month's session. Okay, I'm not remembering it wrong.
Session.
Okay.
But
So,
that is right. That is right.
Okay. So after meeting Aisha and her dad, in the forest, thankfully they're fine over there, sheltered by the forest. Well, the group, or maybe just Lynx, was was asking
representative.
not representative. Was asking whether William and Aisha would join the group to go back to Solstice City. Well, William expressed his unwillingness because of various reasons, which is understandable, and then after a little bit of consideration, Lynx decided to, because he received the information that one of the ways to utilize the Gaia crystal is with the help of Aisha, basically. So he approaches Aisha, let Aisha touches it, and voila, magic happens around. And well, again, a lot of considerations happen in between, but then, in the end, Lynx decided to take back the crystal, and he got his life back, basically, quote unquote.
Mm-hmm.
And well, Aisha and William don't have to come with them to the Solstice City anymore. the group decided to, let them just stay safe around Chiatoa because it's a relatively safer city, and then they're going to come back. And then the group all goes together to the city, and then we have a nice onsen session. No fan service.
Nice and skipped.
No fan service. Well, something happened in the onsen. Garr was a little bit out of character. He offers to show everybody his little magic, so he calls. A magic to remember things, he said. And then he drawed a cute, supposedly cute bunny on Astra's hand. Well, that's all and good, but then right, they do the I don't know, I'm jumping front and back. Well, while everybody's in the onsen, Damaia was separates from the group and goes to a shop in the town to ask about Carmen's pendant. And over there she found out that Carmen was part of the I forgot the
Earthbound.
Earthbound Regiment. Was part of the Earthbound Regiment. And well, probably we can find more things about Carmen in Soleil City later. Well, we go to the next day. We're all preparing to go, but then suddenly, Garr heard these mysterious whispers of a girl, a woman, and this girl was asking for his help, and he does. And after a little bit of back and forth, Garr decided to help the woman. But then he actually disappeared. And everybody forgot about him.
Cast on cue.
Cast woman
And
cue.
the session was closed with Astra looking at the bunny drawn on his hand, unable to remember what the group was forgetting.
Ooh.
The end, I think. If I don't remember wrongly.
And that is the end of the session. Bye bye.
Oh my god. Bye bye. See you again next month.
See you next month.
See you next month.
Oh my god.
Sampai jumpa di Lebaran Haji.
Oh my god.
Lama lagi.
Sorry, I was just pulling that out of my ass basically.
No, that is actually
was good.
everything that happened. That's actually good.
Yeah.
That's far better than what we will probably do.
Yo, man.
Low.
Specifically for this session, I can agree with that.
Well.
See, I
paying attention,
know my friends really well, okay?
Oh my
I know my friends.
Hey, at least you admit that I'm your friend.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Lord. Anyway. So, I believe that is all you got. One Fabula point. Lynx. I guess we're starting tonight's session. Chaos in Solstice episode 15 is starting shortly. For viewers and players alike. Good luck. And have fun. lupa lagi gue lagu yang mana tadi. Okay, there we go. The 25th of the 9th month, 1958 AD. Giatwa. A group of teachers from the Solstice Academy had just finished their brief resting period. The local hot spring that they just liberated from the effect of this so-called green giant that held it back. Well, sort of. As all five of you finished your break. You're finally ready to once again embark on another adventure. You're probably going back to Solstice Academy, or you're going back to Soleil City. Or maybe there's still a lot of things that you need to take care of, that need to be taken care of in Giatwa. Or more things to find out about what is supposed to be your next move. Whatever it is that you have to do next, today is probably the time to take on that next step. Hopefully, to help Floria regain a little bit of their own freedom. Now, Damaia.
I'm here.
Yes. Just a while ago, probably 10 to 15 minutes ago, you just left this so-called this place that is called the workshop. After investigating a little bit about this lost item that you found. This item that you think have something to do with your fiancé, who is said to be in Soleil City. So, after separating from the group, you went back to the hot spring. That building far in the corner of Giatwa. And the moment you reach that place, and right now you're probably like a few tens of meters away. As you're walking there, you see most of the members of the group exiting the place, together. Three teachers in total. Astra, Lynx, and Totto. You would expect Garr to exit the place with them. But he's not there.
Oh, so I didn't forget.
You didn't, yes.
Oh no!
Why? DM why?
Oh, this is the angst.
Bruh.
Hey, let's go.
Let's
Damaia
go.
was the
Let's
one
bring the queen
who
in.
Damaia was the one who often met at Garr. Why did you do this to Damaia?
Isn't
No,
that
we
nice?
all get mad at
It's a
Garr.
love-hate
No.
relationship. Love-hate relationship.
Yeah.
More like
Okay, go on.
more like she loves hating that man. It's not love hate.
Yeah,
It's not
love
love
hate
hate.
is
No,
love
it's more like she
hating,
love
yeah.
hating that man. But you know, but yeah. Other than that, something caught your eye a little bit is that and that is the fact that Mr. Australian right there is holding a sword, a big one. One that your group actually didn't have before.
Ooh.
And none of you actually use a sword. Except you, Damaia,
True.
of course.
Uh-huh.
That in particular, though, is something that you kinda know. It's quite familiar to you. At least the design is familiar to you. That sword is identical to the other swords, the floating ones, the flying ones that Hans Del Sol, your one of your colleague in Solstice Academy, actually use as a weapon. So you reach that place and everyone looks normal, at least. So guys, for the others, you actually finally regroup with Damaia. You know, after this nice bath that all of you took, you know, the three of you and Aisha and the old man took. Yeah, you exit that place and finally you see Damaia. She was gone for a while. What do you guys want to do?
Lynx just wave to Damaia. Over here, Damaia. Whoa. What you got there?
Oh, Damaia just can't. But she can. She walks to the party and she say, "Oh, nothing much. Nothing much. I just came to the workshop and asked about this pendant." And Damaia shows the pendant that she is holding right now. And-
Carmen's pendant. Did you get
Yeah.
any information about it?
Well, I just knew that Carmen and Damaia let out a very deep sigh. They have Earthbound because the workshop keeper said that the one who originally has this pendant now has Earthbound, and I honestly I don't know how to react to that information since I've seen someone who has Earthbound before. If you remember the little boy we accompanied back then.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm just afraid that it will happen to Carmen. But I don't know, maybe I know they're much stronger than anyone else, so I hope Carmen won't have a very poor reaction to the Earthbound in his body.
Yeah.
Right. Well, but you know, but at least he's in Soleil City, right?
Yeah.
They've been, they've been treating a lot of Earthbound over there, and
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
in the first place,
I hope he's fine.
I'm
Yeah.
sure they will be fine. I mean, when we went to the Soleil City, everyone is doing their daily activities really well, and I don't think that everyone has the earthbound in the same parts of their body. So I'm sure they'll be, like you said, they're stronger.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I guess we are going to Soleil City anyway, so you probably can check up on
Yeah.
Carmen in a short while anyway. So you know.
Yeah. Uh, I hope they still remember me.
Yeah.
I don't think that you're really the forgettable type, so it's alright. It's alright.
Yeah. I hope. Oh.
Oh,
By the way.
Mhm.
Where's Garr?
Who's Garr?
Who? Wait, Garr?
Damaia. Damaia opened her eyes widely. What do you mean? Who is Garr? Garr the soul.
Garr the soul?
Yeah.
I mean,
the floating ghost. Our
ghost?
party member.
Ghost? Oh, well, I mean, I you don't you maybe you mean Hans the soul? That one I know, but Garr I don't think I've
No.
heard of.
No. Hans the soul was long separated from you guys, right?
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, and the others, the soul is our party member. Another the soul, the Garr the soul. What do
Totto
you
will
mean,
look
who?
at Lynx. Like,
Lynx looked at Damaia, trying to judge her sincerity. Like, is this a prank? He's trying to determine that. But I think seeing the seriousness, like the urgentness in Damaia's face, he's starting to feel unnerved. Like, did we forget something? Lynx kind of like take a glance at Astra's hand that has a drawing of a bunny in it that we don't exactly know where that came from, and also the big sword that's apparently definitely looks like the things that Hans would use. But again, he cannot recall Hans leaving anything of that sort with them before he embarks on his journey. So he's just like look back at Totto with a little bit more urgentness in his face. Totto, can you recall anything? Maybe?
I'm not sure, Damaia. I mean, we did meet some ghosts in the village, in the Gaia village. Is that what you referred to?
No. He's been with us since our journey from the city before we entered Gaia, way back then.
Okay, well, okay, I believe you, Damaia. Can you maybe describe this guy? Maybe it will jog our memory more.
Well, Damaia tried to describe the physical appearance of Garr, even though she cannot remember fully. she's just that with a gesture with her hand. He's small, fly, sassy.
Small fly, sassy. Okay.
Yeah, and
He's a sassy small fly. I mean, it sounds like a description.
I like the fact that you guys just
well, not exactly wrong.
not exactly wrong, but like yeah, it's like a
Exactly
small
right.
sassy flyer is like what he is, I guess. But you know what, Damaia?
Huh?
For fun, roll insight and willpower against.
oh shit.
Oh no.
Nice.
Insight and willpower.
I wouldn't say. I'd say that's gonna be an open check just to see how well Damaia will be able to describe how Garr looks like. Because
My insight is 6, my willpower is 8, so
Do you want to use Fabula point? If not, maybe I'm just gonna cast
Can
divination
I
on you.
use it? See?
that is that's doubles, but that's not a crit. So are you going to accept that 6? It's an open check.
For fancies, I will take that.
Sure.
Nice.
Yeah.
Then I'll do something. Wait a minute. Lord. Okay.
What is that?
Okay, by the way, that's I just did a whole bullshit of that's a fumble. So
Wait.
What?
so technically you guys get an opportunity.
Oh, that's fun. The fancies works. Let's go.
Oh my god, what the hell? I rolled for a curse and
Oh,
I got cursed.
curse.
Oh lord.
Yeah, you got what you asked for.
You get an opportunity, so what are you going to use that opportunity for? Whatever you want. It doesn't have to have anything to do with
Yeah.
Garr. It's okay. So anything you want.
Yeah, I will. If I'm gonna take can I scan the sword? Or is it has to or apa harus a living creature or not?
A creature.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me check. Actually, that's a good idea.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So, where's my? There we go. Okay, so scan, you discover one vulnerability or unmask. So, in the purpose of things, the sword is technically a character in the scene. So not just an item. So you can technically use scan and unmask on that. I wouldn't scan unmask, but you can also use an information on that. So it's up to you. Up to you. So it depends on what do you actually want to know, I guess, with your opportunity.
Oh, okay. Then I will take the scan to air quote scan the true the if the sword has true form or true shape or true identity.
I see.
Aside of being a sword.
Is that one considered information?
I would, that's considered to be information. We just allowed anyway. So I'm going to so to answer that question. Okay. I'll go with the opportunity first. Opportunity, information. So through the clues and everything around like that sword, and the aura that you feel around it, the craftsmanship that you actually noticed before, and just how, and the overall condition of the sword itself, you do notice that it is not a normal sword, it is a magical one.
Oh.
If it's something, if we're talking about whether or not it is which one is the true form of the sword, technically, from how you see it, the true form of the sword is the sword. The sword form is the true form of the sword. But you do feel identical signature of existence that is similar to, well, you do notice the existential some kind of existential signature that is identical to Garr del Sol that you know. Which only means two things. Either this is his thing, or this is him.
Okay.
That's the only meaning of that. And for Totto and Lynx, you see, Damaia is telling you about a lot of things. And while she explained all of those things, the two of you can feel can feel like some kind of like dizziness in your head, and somehow it kind of clicked within your mind about what everything that she said. It felt more like deja vu kind of thing. It's like you feel that it actually happened. You feel like you know this person that she's talking about, but at the same time you cannot remember clearly what it is, who it is, and how it is. But that is the only thing you feel, and that is how it works, I suppose.
Has this been what? I mean, is it like the same sensation as every time, you know, this kind of thing with Garr happened? Like, there's been a few times.
Well, well, to explain it to, I will answer yes to Riku, but Lynx wouldn't know.
I see, okay.
Well, Totto blinks a few times and like trying to focus, like something is. So Totto talked especially to Lynx and said that this is weird. Lynx, I think I have a feeling that Damaia is telling the truth, but I don't know why. I don't know. It's just a feeling I get. Suddenly.
Are you whispering to Lynx or?
Damaia should have
Get out
heard that too, but what is it? Totto addressed that to Lynx because the both of them are the people who doesn't remember or doesn't have the same memory as Damaia.
Lynx just put his hand on his forehead a few times and like shakes his head and like tries to get the dizziness out. I have the same feeling, Totto, and there's definitely something, because I don't know, there's this kind of unsettling feeling, like this is just not a natural thing. Okay, I think we definitely missed something here.
Who's the one holding the sword?
Astra.
It was Astra, yeah.
Astra.
Astra, but,
not the
what?
one who's here.
Wait. How does Astra sound like? I don't know about the sword. Nah, he probably sounds a little bit more handsome, so he would be like,
yeah. I don't know
This-
about this sword actually.
suddenly I got this sword. I don't know what it is. But
And Damaia asks, let her hand out and may I see the sword?
Astra gave it to you.
Uh,
I'm sure Purin
and
doesn't
then
mind.
Damaia tried to feel the energy of the sword,
Sure.
and as the result of the scan before,
Mm-hmm.
as she can feel the Garr's energy. It's either it's him turned into sword shape, or he left his energy there, and then Damaia will tell the party, can you feel the energy from the sword? It's very similar to Gar's energy, I think. Damaia show it to the other party members.
Okay, so Lynx probably, would try to like look for more information about it in a magic kind of from a magic kind of side. But do I need to? There's already the information. But
Well,
is there anything else that I can glean from
that is a good question. Wow.
What do you mean? Is that a sarcasm?
That's not at all sarcasm, but Lynx? You don't need to be like that. I'm just calling your
stop?
name. Lynx?
Scared.
Please roll double insight as an open check to investigate this thing. To study it, basically.
Open check. Let's go.
Yes,
A little
an
bit
open
of modifier. Let's go.
It's okay.
Dang it.
5.
How many?
Wow. That's so bad.
bad.
Oh my
That's
god.
so bad.
You guys should blame Jauh Dari Rumah team because they roll
my
natural
God.
20 all the time.
Oh my God.
Yeah. They
I can trade 1 trade point to grant a bonus equal to skill level times 2. So I can add like 6. But I don't know if
Wow.
that's enough.
Wait, 6.
6 plus 5 is 11.
Yeah,
6
it's
plus
still
five-
a
five
bit
is
lacking
11.
for more information, I guess.
You know what? I'm gonna use my Fabula point.
Finally.
Let's go!
Let's go level up!
Yeah, if it is still lacking, Totto will use that trade point.
It's okay. Let's
So,
I'm
please,
gonna
so
guess.
what are
Alright.
you going to use your Fabula point for?
I'm gonna reroll both of them.
Sure.
Nice.
Why not?
Let's go. Okay. Oh, ga.
SP20.
Uga ga.
Uga.
Uga.
Nice.
Nice! I'm so confident!
So that is 25.
No,
No, it's okay, it's okay.
No. You already said that you used it. You already said that you used it.
I said that
You
if we
say-
use, she still need it.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. That is 19.
Okay, thank you, Jim.
Hey, don't scam us out of that.
So, well, you can't really do the same. You can't exactly find out the same thing as Damaia in a way because you don't know this Garr del Sol existence. You do not remember. If you actually met him before, then you don't remember the signature of his existence or anything. So the only thing that you can do is analyze the magical properties of this sword. The thing is, you found a lot of things on that sword. Basically, the mechanism that Hans del Sol actually put onto the sword, right? Magical formation that enables it to fly, and runic formation that basically enhance the properties, the rigidity, the durability, and the sharpness of the sword itself. It is quite an intricate piece of mag-attack that is created by Hans del Sol, and a lot of things basically. The only thing that you found is basically that's generally just how excellent this piece of tool actually is. One thing that you realize though is that there's part of it that is a melded crystal, a melded magical crystal that is attached to the part of the sword in the middle. That is kind of weird for you. It has some kind of property. Well, it does have magical property, but it's closer to the magical property of a soul rather than the magical property of an element or something. As if the crystal itself houses some part of a soul of a living being. You rolled the highest on that open check, so you did find some parts of it that is. So basically, you found out how to activate this sword. How to try to access it, but also you found out about that there's something else that is at play, something that is not at all written or what is it, crafted into this thing. Something that is a little bit more chaotic.
Ooh.
Far more chaotic than even your time weaving magic. As if it's a curse or something. Of course, you actually found a way to access or to examine all of this, but that probably requires a ritual, so you probably can't do it in front of a nonsense. But also...
Why not?
I know, right?
Because the gods say so.
Rather than the god say so, but it's more like, well, if you want to risk being stared at by a lot of people doing ritual in the middle of the road, then be my guest. Second, it looks a little bit dangerous.
Oh,
yeah.
Because if you fail, not even if you fail, you're not even sure what will happen if you actually succeed. Under risk of what it may unleash or create.
Ooh.
So yeah, that's what you found.
All right. This is an admirable weapon for sure, and well, I see what kind of hard work is put into it. But there's this weird part of it that is weirdly, well, alive, I'd say. It's almost like a soul, but it's, he winces a little bit, like still trying to infuse his magic a little bit over there. this is much more complex, even compared to time weaving. And I mean, sure, maybe I can try to tinker with it a little bit, but it might be dangerous. So, well, I'm not. He's like, and then he stops and looks uncertain, like not very certain, not uncertainly to like Damaia and Totto, like, and his gaze flicking back and forth between them, and I don't know. He gazes to a more unlived part of the city. I think, like, basically, he's looking at the a place where there's not a lot of people. Try to indicate that maybe he should go there alone to try and tinker with it, because it's kind of dangerous to do it over here.
How long can the ritual take?
Is that Totto speaking or?
It was Fui speaking, but I don't know.
In game term, like 2 rolls.
Sure, then let's go.
But in lore, it like will take an hour or so.
All right.
Well, it might take some time, which I don't know if we can spare at this moment. What do you guys think?
I'm sorry.
Alhamdulillah.
Bless you.
Well, Totto will answer Lynx's question, and she would look back and forth to Lynx and Damaia and pondered about the exchange that has been occurring all this time. Wait, I want to ask GM first.
Yes.
So about the sword, is it something that replaced Garr in our memory? As in, like,
No.
for the members, we thought that it has always been there, or it just appeared like out of thin air?
It just appeared out of thin air. Like,
all right.
nobody even remembers like picking up that sword, and suddenly
Alright.
Astra is holding it.
All right, then, yeah. Well, so Totto will look at the sword as well, and she would nod towards Lynx, and I think something is very wrong about our situation right now. I don't even remember that our party has this sword in the first place. Will it be safe for you though to to investigate this sword further?
I can't say for sure, but I will try my best. Well, of course, I say it's gonna be dangerous and all, but well, it would help for you guys to be there, I suppose. Maybe watch from a little bit of far apart. From
Well, of course
a little
we'll
bit
be
far
there
away.
with you. I mean, like, hey, you just had your life force returned, and this is another risk
Alright,
that
you
you're going to
did.
take. in the similar nature to that, what are we going to? Are we going to find another Gaia crystal to replace the life force if you lost it again? Like,
He's just dry laughing through it all.
Okay.
Everyone will like, don't give the DM any idea.
God, you didn't hear anything.
You didn't hear anything, okay? Totto was just going mother duck version
Oh
towards
my
Lynx.
God! Stop snooping on other people's conversation.
It's literally my job to listen to you.
True.
That's what jamming means.
Also, just
Alright.
in time that we have Muukyu here, right?
Welcome. Hello,
Oh.
sword.
Hey,
So the sword can
a
talk,
sword
I
can
guess.
talk, you know.
Muukyu,
Yeah.
that sword is kind of big.
That's what.
Which sword?
Okay.
I mean, compared to Gar's body, right?
Hey, nice sword.
Eh,
Thank you.
Gar. Oh my god. Gar,
my God.
pedangmu besar sekali.
Oh my god.
Actually, like how long was my sword was portrayed? Like how
This
big
is not what
It's,
unmarried people should do.
it's Hans del Sol sword, so like it's
Oh, it's big.
yeah, it's big.
Oh, it's big. Oh, I see.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
TMI.
Oh no.
Not TMI. You guys know this that his sword is kind of big.
Okay, yeah. Please don't.
Yeah, his sword is kind of big and he has multiple of them.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. There's like 4 of them in the picture. In the picture, he has like 4 of them.
Oh god.
Can I put everything onto perspective? So
Oh god.
Lord.
Well, okay. Lynx would like rush around a little bit, a little bit of a running, while looking left and right, looking for I don't know, an empty lot or something where it's a little bit far from the prey of public eyes.
Uh-huh.
That's a little bit not too dangerous, so that it's not endangering anybody.
I really want to mess with you guys and tell you to roll a double dexterity, but I'm not that cruel. So,
Thank you.
Wait, it's not that cruel. I mean, if you force us to use Fabula point, we'll get more EXP. So
I know.
Oh, wow.
Okay, because we say that roll double dexterity to find a good place to hide.
Really?
That's
You spoke like a
that's
true
gonna
RPG.
be an open check.
Really, Fui?
Eh.
Do you know my... Okay.
Hey, I
You
listen to
still
my
have many.
players. Like,
You still have a lot.
whatever my players request, I will say, sure, why not?
But please, next time, if we said something, please consider it.
It's moot.
Okay. In all seriousness, you don't need to roll anything. So you go around and you found but some place that is hidden enough from everyone. So especially because unfortunately you no longer have any rented room in Chatwa.
We're homeless now.
You're actually just passing by the city. So yeah, you actually found like Chatwa itself is like it's not that what it's called. It's not that dense of a city, right? It's like there's a lot of open area. There's a lot of like part that is like covered in nature, small forest and all, and so yeah, you actually found like a place that is like hidden enough from the public eye and from like the tourists and from people who are actually the busy roads of Chatwa. So you're going to start this ritual. I would say it's gonna be a little bit hard. So, please, before you start, no, not that one.
Already hyperventilating, dude.
Oh god, that's an evil love.
I want you to please roll insight and willpower to insight and willpower against 13.
Is this an
To
open check?
start,
Oh, no,
no,
it's not.
against
It's not an open
13
check.
to
Okay, against
start
13.
the ritual in a rather than to start a ritual, basically as you start a ritual, you're trying to like to channel a lot of like magic around to access like the sword and probably the curse around it than anything. But
Okay.
mostly you kind of need to find the limitation of what you can and cannot do to this chaotic of an accumulation. So roll inside and roll apart to assess that.
Okay. Before that, I'm gonna put divination
Oh
in
yeah.
place.
By the way, this is the start of the next scene. So basically, yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Yep. So I'm gonna put a divination in place before
Yes.
that, and
Yes, sir.
then. Okay.
What did you roll? 11. Are you going to accept that? 11.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Just in case though, I'm gonna use my lucky 7 to change the 9 to 7.
Okay, so yeah.
Playing
Why
the long
not?
game.
Why
Yeah.
not?
Playing the long game.
Sorry. Oh gosh. I'm so scared. Okay.
The Ipin and Riku duo is fun to play with.
Sorry.
The min-maxers.
No, I'm just scared. That's all.
I know. But go on.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my first divination.
Yes.
Let's go.
That is a name.
Even worse. All right. I'm gonna use my last divination.
Yes.
Ooh, luck's not in my card today. Let's go one more time. Okay, let's go.
That is a 19. Nice. Okay.
Yay!
So, what ritualism that you have? Just ritualism? Do you have anthropism ritualism?
Wait, let me check. I got what ritualism.
What discipline that you have? Chimerism, I
So
believe.
I got an elementalism,
Yeah.
the ritual for elementalism, and I got a ritual for chimerism, and I got a ritual for ritualism.
Okay, sure. Then only ritualism applies here. I would say from that check, the 19, Lynx, you know that this particular curse is something that you finally assess everything as you try to access like the whole thing. And then you realize that the chaotic magic itself is something that's far beyond from something that a mortal can use.
Oh, okay.
Rather than it's comparable to the magic that originators can do, at least. So things that that I forgot Astra's boyfriend.
Llewellyn.
Mephisto. I meant Alwyn.
Ilwyn, because I lose.
Yeah. I think he identifies as Mephisto these days.
Oh god.
But yeah, so Alwyn or the lady,
sorry.
the anger management lady, or Lucifer, you know, but Lucifer is even more powerful than an originator. But you kind of get the gist. It's not something that a person or a beast or a monster can do. It's something beyond that. Something almost divine, but also at the same time demonic. Something that an archdemon or a god can actually do. That only a god or an archdemon can do. So it is quite dangerous. And it feels like it is actually containing something. It's actually holding something back. So what you know is that one, the ritual will be hard. Two, the consequences of that is if you fail, one of the possibility is that you may unleash something from the inside, and that can be dangerous. So, in game term, that is an extreme potency of ritual, but an area of an individual. So that will be 50 MP and the L16 of insight and willpower check.
Dang. 16. Okay. 16 of insight and willpower. Can I do it? Let me check.
And yeah, again, the consequences is going to be really bad if you fail. And so yeah, this is the question to Lynx is more like, are you going to continue the ritual or are you going to stop?
Heck.
I mean, what's the worst can happen? Yeah.
Yo. Yo, bro.
I mean, you know, like I'm not an evil GM, probably.
Says you.
I like
Probably.
oh my god, I like to think
yeah,
of myself
okay.
as a challenger.
Stuff, dang it. Alright, Lynx would after gleaning all that very, very concerning information from the sword, oh no, he can't help but quickly whipped his hat to Totto and Damaia, who's like standing a bit of a far away, and guys, this thing might be a little bit more dangerous than we think.
With the song.
All right, I can try doing the ritual for this thing, but I just want you to know that the risks are pretty high.
Lynx, are you sure?
Well, I mean, I would like to think that I could do it, because this might be something that is important, and well, if if what you've been saying is true, Damaia, and we really are forgetting a friend, then I would very much like to save them. Like, I don't know, maybe they're trapped inside, I don't know, against their will. We don't know, but I just want you to know, if this thing fails, then definitely something bad will happen. That there might be. We might just unleash something like what happened before,
Before.
like
That
the one
sounds
in
really bad.
Chrysanthia, maybe. Who knows? I don't.
Then, if shouldn't, I don't know how capable us, like only the four of us, including Astra, could handle that kind of scope. I'm sure among us here, you're the only one that can help us regarding this magic ritual, so I don't want you to be the only person who, who braves the danger here, Lynx. Is there anything that we can do to help you?
Oh, is there anything?
Is there anything, Jim? Can we help, Lynx?
Well,
Lynn?
As of now, I would say no, unless you guys present me a good enough argument.
Damn, I haven't taken the symbolism ritual anyway, so I couldn't impose a ritual about that one. And it won't work that way anyway. Do you guys have any ideas? Garr, and it's not Garr, I mean Muukyu. Do you have any idea?
Well, while everybody is thinking, I guess Lynx would try to well, he can't remember, huh? That's the problem. Let me see.
I love
Let
the
me
RPG.
try.
Damn. Okay, let me read my notes. Damn.
I don't know if it can be utilized that way. Like, I know
Okay.
that the Gaia crystal is already infused. Maybe if that's the correct word.
Mm-hmm.
Can he like pull a little bit of power from that? Will that like change a little bit of the odds?
Well, as far as you don't know how to use that thing.
Exactly. Okay.
So, probably the only way you can actually use it is to use it as an external source of energy, at least to help you. After all, it has tremendous enough of magical energy to, so you can bullshit your way into like containing whatever it is, but
then we won't
that
be
will
able to
return
do
you to
more.
the state before you
Yeah.
actually use that Gaia crystal.
Okay, understood.
Before using the Gaia.
Okay. Let me see. I got that flower from Aisha before. Is
So-
just a plain flower,
Oh yeah, it is.
or does it? It is just a plain flower. Okay, then
More
that's
like
okay.
it's not exactly just a flower. It's a magical flower in a way that is created magically, but it has no actual function.
No actual function. Okay.
Yes, that may help you here. Yeah.
GM, so technicalities of this is that Riku needs to roll 16.
Riku
Right?
needs to roll at least 16 on an insight and willpower check. Yes, basically.
Does it count as oh no. Does it the sword counts as a creature, right? As a
The sword,
in this scene?
yes. Yeah, technically the sword counts as a creature at the moment for the moment.
I don't know. I mean,
Okay, let me just ask. I mean, I'm the if say Lynx is the only one that's going to do the ritual, right?
Mm-hmm.
From technicality perspective, can I like keep using divination?
Well,
actually
depends on
allowed?
how much MP do you have.
Okay. The thing is, my divination is free.
Okay. I wouldn't say that you can keep on using it. I would say you will, well, technically you will need to cast the divination before you start the ritual.
Okay.
And then
so,
after you start the ritual in this that means like if you already start to roll for the ritual, then you won't be able to cast divination again until you finish the ritual.
Okay, I see.
You
so
can't
once
you
I
can't
cast,
you can't cast divination mid ritual basically.
all right. So if I cast divination, then once I used up my 2 divinations, that's all. I can't cast another divination. That's it.
Yes.
Okay.
For this
GM?
ritual. Yep.
Okay. I think lore-wise, I cannot use the I've heard of it because it is a very rare thing. But can I use symbol of truth from symbolism to add +2 bonus for Riku's ritualism?
Okay, let's see. So you're going to use a symbol of truth. Let's check. I like the fact that Damaia is just full tank, so Damaia doesn't have like. I think at this point Damaia doesn't
I
have
help with pray here.
utility.
Yeah.
You can pray, it's okay.
Manual praying.
Symbol of
Manual
truth.
praying.
No, technically no, because like a symbol of truth. What is it? It affects checks for to examine or locate a creature bearing the symbol, as well as the accuracy check and magic check. So it's not accuracy check, nor it is a magic check. And this check is not to examine or locate the symbol, the creature. It's a ritual. So technically, the ritual itself is the ritual check is not. Yeah, it is not something that is done to examine or locate the creature, nor it is an accuracy check or a magic check for an attack or an offensive spell. Symbol of truth cannot be used in this instance. Yes.
Okay. Well, once Garr comes back, I will put this symbol of truth on him so that if he goes somewhere else, we can locate him wherever he is.
The keyword is if.
Is if? Oh, yeah, true. Dang.
Yes, but
Wait, was it
technically you can put the symbol of truth on the sword right now.
Oh.
Yeah, but are we going to lose this
And
sword?
you
I mean,
you will be able to locate the sword, but it's more like the bonus will not apply to the ritual check, but you can still use symbol of truth on that.
that's interesting.
So if the question is more like, can you put the symbol of truth on the sword? Yes, but will that affect
the ritual?
The ritual? No.
Yeah. Thank you for the explanation.
Yes.
How many roll was it again? 2?
One.
Oh, it's just one roll.
Yeah, just one roll. It's not
But
even
it
a clock.
It needs to be
It's not a
above
clock?
16.
It's
does
not
it?
even a clock. It needs to be at least 16.
Either you fail or you get it.
Yeah, like that describes every single roll. It's you fail or you did it. It's
wait.
like that describes every single roll in this game.
Okay.
Can I put symbol of rebirth on Riku first? Like, what is it? If
Sure, why
something-
not?
I don't know. Is it going to be that dangerous? Like, what is it? Killing you?
Well,
dangerous
the
kind of
answer
thing?
is you don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. Damn.
Okay, wait. I mean, sure, you say that it's like ritualism thing, GM. What exactly kind of ritualism is it going to do? Am I going to like try to like fully return the sword back to a Garr form, or like am I trying
no,
to like?
I believe like the ritual is like you. Again, I already explained that. The ritual is to activate the sword.
Okay, activate.
Whatever that means.
Ooh, okay. Like, I mean, you're saying we can sense like a soul from it. Can I like singled out this soul and just try to extract that soul out of the sword.
Yes, that's what I meant. If you want to
Oh,
do
so
that,
that's
you
what you
have
mean
to
by
activate
activate that,
the whole
okay.
thing. So basically, activating means like you will be able to manipulate the sword
Oh, I
in
see.
ways.
Okay.
Mostly, basically, you can use the sword in
Okay.
ways if you activate it. Whether or not it's going to you're going to examine it further, or like again. Take out the soul or something like that. It's like it's up to you, but like just to access that, you need to do this ritual first.
Heck. Okay, anybody up for some risk?
You know, well, if you're going to take the risk, I will definitely put that symbol of protection on you first.
Okay, you know what? Let's go.
Let's go. Like, okay,
Let's
Totto
go.
will like.
I
Totto
think
will
I
draw
hear
the symbol.
Damaia saying something.
Oh, huh? What is it?
I just said let's go.
Oh, I see.
Nothing else.
Oh,
Just that.
Damaia start reading the sutra in the background.
Yeah,
Oh,
praying
no.
very hard with the
No, reading the
beads and
Bible.
everything.
Reading the
Oh,
Bible.
the Bible, reciting the Bible. Oh God. Okay, so
At
Totto-
this point, no, I mean at this point, when you're reading the Bible, who knows if Gar's soul inside gonna, get cleansed inside.
Oh god.
oh God, the what is the sassy small fly?
So, Miss.
Okay, go,
Riku.
Fui.
All right. Thank you. So Toto will draw the symbol and pass it to Lynx and
Symbol of rebirth.
keep it with you. Yeah, it's on the paper.
Sure.
Kind of thing.
And I believe Lynx cast
you.
divination.
Yes, I cast divination.
Okay. Just remember, you have a lot of lifelines, right? You have divination, you have Fabula points, but
Yeah.
What did you
none
have?
of those means that none of those will mean anything if you roll a fumble. So,
Dang, you just have to jinx it. You just have to jinx it, sir. All right.
hey, if the GM
He
say
doesn't want to get
that,
the fumble alone.
if the GM say that, you will probably roll a critical. So
No, don't say
But the opposite.
So,
Yes.
all the preparation has been made, all the consideration has been made. You guys did come to a conclusion where you guys are going to attempt this. The music has been stopped, so please, Lynx, roll inside and willpower against 16.
Dear God, please.
Let's go.
Hey! First all of that bullshit. You did this first try. Oh
That's really
god.
good, but is good the real answer? I don't know.
That is good, but it's good enough.
Yo.
Lynx, don't forget to reduce your MP by 50.
Oh, all right.
So, you activated the sword and you try to access it. You try to basically find out more about what this thing actually does, especially in a safe manner. But the chaotic magic itself is trying to mess with your ritual. At first, it tries to stop you. It tries to hinder you from accessing the sword, but over time, it slowly, basically, just connect itself with the weave of your arcane, where the magical circle that's created as it flows together with your magic. The energy of arcane starts to expand more and more around that sword. But you yourself know that you are controlling it somehow. That it's not going wild, that it's not going too dangerous. And at that time, you kind of find out that like that the power itself is enough to like to create like some irreversible damage to the area around you. No. Even the building beside, no. It will probably even destroy the whole city if it is not contained. That magic power is too powerful. But why? Why such magic affecting such a small thing that is this sword and Garr del Sol? Wait. Right. You met him a few days ago in Chiatoa. You went with him to Gaia. You saw him draw that bunny on the palm of Astra's hand. You remember everything somehow. As you lift that what is it? Hold around that sword. Somehow this cloud within your mind starts to clear up a little bit. But you do realize that it's a little bit, this probably temporary. Somehow. For Damaia and Totto and Lynx, the three of you can see that the magic itself start to expand more and more. And now it's around you. The three of you, the four of you with Astra. And slowly envelop you in this dense magic. For funsies, I want the three of you to wow. For funsies, I want the three of you to roll double insight against 13. All three.
Okay, everyone. Okay. Double inside. I'm still loading. Wait a minute.
It's my divination still active.
Technically, yes.
It's double inside against
Technically, yes. Okay.
Technically, yes.
13.
13.
Against
yeah.
13, yes.
Yeah. My maximum double insight is 12, so
It's okay.
Well,
there's you
for the
can still
funsies, I
roll
guess.
critical.
True. Yeah.
So are you going to accept that 9, Lynx?
No, I'm gonna use my.
Hey, this is our Fabula party. Let's go.
So, definition or Fabula point?
Okay, let me think. Okay, you know what? I can use. I can give my divination to Damaia. So, yes, I'm gonna use my Fabula point.
Ooh, sure.
I'm gonna use my Fabula point. After getting all that flashback, he cannot, of course, definitely leave this
Okay.
thing behind. So it's gonna try harder to recall
Okay.
things. Yeah, okay.
10. Wow.
How many was that again? Against what?
3 more.
You need 3
13.
more.
Okay.
Can you use
Okay.
that?
I'm gonna use my
7?
lucky 7. Yes,
Uh-huh.
exactly.
Nice.
To change the 6 to 9.
Shouldn't it be 4 to 9? I don't know. Oh, no, it's 6. Okay.
All right.
It
Yeah,
becomes
sure.
13,
So,
right? Yep.
6 and 9,
Yep.
or 4 and 9.
I mean, it's 13, right?
Yeah. 9 plus 4 is
It's,
13.
six-
9 plus 6 is
six to
15.
9.
Okay, sure.
9.
6 and 9.
6 to 9.
Okay. So that will be 15. So sure, Damaia are going to accept that 6.
Lynx, will you give definition to Damaya?
Yes, I'll give one definition to you. Divination.
Oh. And hoping I will get critical.
Let's go.
Ah.
9.
Nah.
Are they going to
I
accept
will
that?
accept the 9, I guess.
Sure.
One
Oh,
more
yeah.
definition for you.
No! No, Lynx, listen.
What?
The only
on, let's
chance for me to
go.
win this is to get critical, and it's really hard to get critical.
I mean,
Wait. I wanna ask GM if if Damaya gets like 12, can she use Fabula point to to add bond to that?
Yes. But also technically, if Damaia reached 12, that means Damaia rolled a critical, so...
Oh, true that. Yeah, well, I mean, if it is like 11 or something.
Yeah,
like,
sure,
if it's
of course. If it's 11 or 10, Damaia can definitely use Bond to raise it.
So,
that sounds
Once
good.
more?
once more,
One-
let's go.
Let's go.
Okay.
Divination.
Divination.
Hey, that's doubles, but that's not the critical, so that's
Yeah.
8 that are going to accept that 8.
No.
I will take that 8.
Sure. Totto, are you going to accept that
Ew.
5?
No, I want to use the my Fabula point to reroll.
Sure.
Both dice.
Nice.
Let me try that. Okay.
Please do.
Oh, it's only 10.
Yeah, that's 10. Are you going to accept that 10?
You can add
Oh.
bond.
add
Yeah,
bond?
but we're adding bond to whom? Let me check my bonds. Like, if it is to Garr, it's only
have
1. Yeah. Maybe I can add 3 for Lynx, so whatever Lynx is seeing, I'm also seeing it.
Let's go.
Nah, I wouldn't say bond with Lynx applies here.
Oh, I see.
Alright.
Okay.
Let me see. Well, if I add
So,
Garr, I can
if you have any bond with Garr or Ragnar Corvus.
Oh?
No, I don't have any with Ragnar
Oh.
Corvus, but it's interesting that you take that.
That you would
name
bring
in
that
this
up. Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
With our
The heck?
Corvus.
moment.
What is this? What is this?
What are you cooking,
guys,
dear? Take note.
What's this hint?
Well,
So, 10?
I do have bond with Garr, but it is only 1, so
Uh-huh.
I don't think that it is enough. Can I re-roll again?
Sure, of course.
Okay. Okay, let me try re-roll once again. So it's our 3rd use of Fabula point.
4th,
Oh
actually.
my god. Oh,
Fourth,
4th.
let's go.
Yeah.
Thank you. So yeah, I will re-roll once more, and hopefully it improves whatever that we are having at the moment.
Ba-ba-ka-ba-ba-ka-bang.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, great job. Okay.
So, as the magic basically surround all 3 of you, 4 I meant with Astra, it shines extremely bright that it almost blinds all of you, and you can feel as if your soul is being pulled somewhere else. And right at the moment before you even lose your consciousness, Lynx and Totto, the 2 of you heard this. For those of you that even try to mess with the fabric of reality, forever. Your sin will not be forgiven. The voice of a deep voice of a man could be heard. A man that you don't actually recognize. And that at that moment you lost your consciousness. Sorry, I'm writing something. Garr, hi.
I'm alive.
Are you doing?
Am I alive?
Are you dead? Are you now?
Beginning and you
Oh
die.
God.
Oh
Am
my
I still
god.
dead? Is this afterlife?
Is it?
Do you remember your last words, Gar?
Do you remember
Do you
your
remember
last
my
word?
last words?
It was, huh? That was your last word last session.
Wait, did he say?
Yeah,
Did he actually
it is.
say that? Huh?
Yeah,
Oh, he said, huh, before he
Like,
got sucked in.
Oh my god!
that's up to your friends.
Before you're sucked.
Oh god.
funny.
So, Mr. Garr del Sol, or is it? What was the last thing that you remember?
Huh? That.
Yeah, I just realized that is your
Yeah, that's
answer.
exactly.
You did talk to some lady whose voice you heard, whose form you haven't seen, and from that conversation, she did ask for your help. I believe you reluctantly said yes to that. That's the last thing you remember before you found yourself here. Where is here, though? Not Chiator, definitely. It's a hill. A beautiful green, full of colorful flowers hill.
Okay, hold right there. I know where this is.
I know.
God damn it.
You look up and you see the skies. You turn around to see what's behind you, and you see this vast expanse to the north. That expanse of the field, the dark chasm beyond it. And what extends to the horizon that can only be described as the no man's land, and where all the war is raging. But here, those don't exist. Here, everything is peaceful. As you turn around, you see down south, downhill from that place, a small town. A small town that is located not that far from this big complex of a school. As if something is pulling you there, you kind of feel compelled to walk towards the town. What are you going to do, Garr del Sol?
First, he would like to check if he's dead.
Roll
Am I dead?
roll double inside for an open check.
Oh, double
Of course it's gonna be double inside for an open check. Why wouldn't it be?
Where's that? Hold on, there you go. 2D. What is that? I use my Fabula points to
Okay,
reroll both.
sure. That's your fifth, guys. Hey, two more. Wait, three more, and you guys will have 2 XP for me. But yeah, go on. 10. Sure, are you going to accept that 10, buddy?
Is this an open check?
It is an open check.
I would like to use one more Fabula point.
Sure.
We're having XP party. I had to roll the one. Or should I roll both? I forgot.
You can roll.
can,
You
right?
can re-roll one.
Okay. Roll D10.
That's 11.
We are having XP party. What more Fabula
Let's go.
points, guys?
Let's go.
Oh, sheesh.
Oh my
Thank you for the contribution.
God. Really?
Sounds like a cult. Thank you for your contribution.
Oh,
So that is
Exactly,
16.
we are.
So 9 plus 7, that is 16. Are you going to accept that 16, buddy?
yes, yes.
Sure. Mr. Garr del Sol. How do you determine whether or not you're alive? Well, you are conscious. You're breathing. You touch your body. Well, it's there. You can move. You can see. You can hear. You can smell. Everything is beautiful around.
Can I
Your
pinch
heart
myself?
is beating. Just like always.
Pinch self.
So, sign of life, if we're talking about signs of life, well, they are there. In practicality, you are pretty much alive. That is if everything around you is real. Because as a matter of fact, you're not even sure whether or not you actually are in a place that physically exists. Is this place an illusion? Is it similar to what you've seen in Gaia? Is it something else? You're not exactly sure. Because all sense says that that you're there physically. But what is perception if it's not an illusion? That is beyond a comprehension of your brain. So you're not sure.
Oh. Well, knowing that unhelpful information
I know, right?
Garr. Garr the soul decided to look around and just, well, did you say like there's a bustling town? A bustling like something?
Well, there's a town. I don't know about bustling.
Oh, okay, right. Boston. He would like to go to where, go to the first thing that he saw, the first thing that he probably would go to when he's lost, a place where he thinks there's gonna be a lot of people. But before that, he would like to look around and see if there's like anyone that was calling him here before. And if it's not there, he's going to go to town straight.
Sure. You look around, there's nobody else. Not even a single creature. Not even a bird. Not even an ant. Nothing is around. The only living being around is, well, you and flowers and grass. They live.
I think I'm dead. Am I finally passing on to the next life? In a sauna? It's not as great as I thought it is. And then like he started to move towards the town.
Of course. So you make your way downtown.
Shut up. God damn it.
So you walk towards the town. It's not that far. It's quite tiring, but it's not that far. And you reach that gate of the town that says Chisolus. That sounds familiar, doesn't it? Where was it again?
Yes.
Not even sure. It probably has something to do with your creator, but wait, who created you? Whatever that is, Chisolus is the name of the town. So you walk in. You would expect a lot of people in that place. You would expect signs of life. At least a cat. But unfortunately, there's none. Signs of life are all there, you know. Market, the shops are open, bars are open. There's a lot of stalls that sells fruits and then weapons and items outside, but tools, the swing in the park is swinging back and forth and back and forth. So there should be someone here because there's no sign of abandonment. The town itself doesn't look like it has been abandoned for a long time. It's not like Gaia. Nor does it look like it has been destroyed. It just looks like a normal town to you. It's just missing most, if not all, of the people. So you make your way to the center of the town. There's a well. A big one. And beside it, someone is sitting on a bench. A woman of a demon-kin woman. Of a heritage that resembles those of wolves. She has this long gray hair tied to a ponytail. She wears just this simple clothing. that looks like an undergarment of heavy armor. She has a sword just leaning on the bench. And she's resting in the air. She looks up and she notices you from afar. She raises her hand and waves towards you. What do you want to do? Guard the soul.
Why so ominous? Seeing that there's only one living person there, he decided to warily, but at the same time quickly go to that person. It's a woman, which is probably the one that makes the voice when he was about to get transported, so might know something.
So you reach her, and what do you say, or what do you do?
Are you the one that called me here?
Huh. Actually, I'm not sure. But you do sound familiar.
Okay, before that, can I ask you one tiny question?
Yes?
Are we dead?
That is a tough question. And the answer is yes. And she smiles. Like, really, just widely, you know.
Oh, man. Darn. I mean, I kind of seen it coming, you know, but then like I was being a living dad kind of thing for a while, and then like I was roaming around. I thought I would be staying for a little bit more because like some people need me and stuff, you know, lingering spirits and all. But, like I guess I'm here now.
Well, I mean, if being that means that you're no longer your soul has departed from the living world, then you are. But if being that means that you cannot visit there anymore, then I guess you're not dead. I am, though.
What? So you're saying that I'm just, what do you call it? Astral projection thing? It's real?
Astral projection. I'm not sure. Is astral projection... Is a ghost an astral projection?
Is it? He then sits down
And she basically just
thinks.
shrugs. Well, but really, I'm not exactly equipped for this. I'm a soldier. I speak more with my muscles and all. And this kind of philosophical question is more of my husband's things. But you know, I'm not him, so.
It's fine. I'm just thinking about stuff, you know, being here and all. Well, nice to meet you. I'm Garr, by the way.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Hand. There you go.
And she basically shakes your hand like enthusiastically, and she says, you can call me Lyrica. Lyrica Silvershade. Well, I go by Lyrica Corvus these days.
Lyrica Corvus. That name sounds a bit familiar, especially the Corvus part.
Is it?
Must be. I'm not sure. Where are we, by the way? If this is the realm of the dead and you're here, does that mean this is the afterlife or something?
I would say that it is a place in between.
Like a limbo.
Kinda. I like to call it just a field of flowers, but
Well,
limbo,
that
sure.
sounds way more beautiful than limbo. It sounds more scary. But, well, I was in the middle of something, and then somebody called me here. It kind of sounded like you, but I'm not sure if it's you. So, like, if you have anything that I could help with, I could help you try to do it. But, I'm afraid that my friend would just, well, leave my ghostly bodies around the spring. What if I'm floating right there right now? You kind of pulled me in a very weird time.
I see. I apologize. Well, first of all, I'm not exactly the one who pulled you here. Well, I did talk to you, and the voices around, It just says that you are. Well, if you're the one I talked to, then you sure are also some kind of weird thing floating around. I mean, with the curse and all.
Oh, right, the curse. Yeah.
If I ask you for help, will you help?
Well, I mean, I'm already here at that technograph, nothing else to do. Why not?
Of course. How about this? Come with me.
Okay.
I mean, I make
Can I fly?
Yeah, you can fly.
Like float, yeah, I will float.
Sure. Oh, you can float. That looks nice.
Well, aren't you like field of flowery? Can't you float?
I wonder. Well, I don't exactly. I don't like floating though. So that's one. I tried it before. Back in the living world, so. But
Well,
come with me, please. And then she basically walks and she starts to talk. And do you know a town called Chisolis? Have you been here before?
have I been there before?
Well, have you?
I don't remember.
As a sword, maybe.
As a
As
sword,
Gargle
maybe?
Soul, probably not.
Yeah.
So you said yes.
I can't remember much, but I was traveling around quite a lot.
I see. Well, this is my hometown. I came here when I was really young with my father. He's a Feist master, I think.
Feist headmaster. So this place is like it's what would they call it? An academic city?
Kind of like that. It's not exactly the academic city, but it is created because an academy was built. So then she stopped and she looks towards where towards like the academy, and she look, you see that huge castle over there? That's Solstice Academy. That's the reason why this town is created at all since long time ago. And well, I and my husband met each other there. Well, here too.
Oh, it's like a high school crush thing going on.
High school? Well, we go way back beyond high school.
Oh, childhood friendship thing.
Kinda.
Oh, very romantic. Nudge, nudge, nudge.
It is. I mean, I'm not exactly the romantic kind, but Ragnar, he was. I hope he still is.
Your husband name. What is it actually? I'm kind of curious. Is he around here somewhere? Sweat.
Ragnar Corvus, that's my husband's name. He's the... Well, I sure hope that he's not here. Well, I pretty much hope that he's still alive.
Oh, Ragnar Corvus. Remind me again what he looks like. If you remember him, you know. Maybe when I was ghosting around, I might have seen him around, you know.
Well, he's handsome, this high, with red hair. He always has this serious look on his face. But his smile is really cute, I would say. And, he talks a lot. A lot. And I don't mind listening to him.
Oh, such as love, right?
Yeah. I'm sure you understand, Mr. Garr of the Soul.
Not really. I don't think I have met someone in my life before, even until I die.
Well, considering that
think-
this can still roam around the living world, then maybe you will find someone in your not life, I guess, in your death. she scratch her head. Not exactly sure what she's saying.
Well, thank you for the encouragement, but yeah, maybe I will. Assuming that I won't be passing on before that happens. Oh, also, I think I have seen your husband around.
Oh, is he alive? Is he well?
He is alive, I would say. Well is not something that I would say.
Oh,
that
is he sick?
is. No, he's kind of, but like not in the not. He's kind of extreme, you know.
Well, he's always like that. Sometimes, but he's more a calculating person compared to me. You know, I'm more of a charge ahead first and think later kind of person. After all, I'm soldier. She smiles.
You are. Well, I would say that, okay, I think you might want to sit down for this one. Oh, where are you taking me anyway?
Oh, my home. And then she basically took you like a little bit to the side of like to the like outskirts of like that town. You see, there's a church in that town. A small church of Uranea. Not far from it, there's a small house. It's literally not that far from the church. Like a small one-story house with a nice garden. And you see a lot of like things outside of that house in the front yard that kind of piqued your interest. There's a lot of, well, some part of that yard was made as if it's a playground or something. And Lyrica looks at you and she says, "Welcome to my house." Well, our house. Me and my husband. The two of us lived here before, and well, I believe this was created based on my memory of the house. Well, don't mind the messy playground outside. My husband was too excited about like a lot of things, so he created he created that thing too early. Really, I mean, I was just 3 months in, but like he already created that much of a thing. I mean, that kid would not be able to play around in that for like a few years. Well, enough of that. What kind of pie do you like?
Okay, wait a minute. I'm gonna recoil for a bit. Okay. um, Hearing that, he looks at the playground for a bit before staring back at the lady. I'm not so sure. It's been a while since I last ate a pie and all. So maybe surprise me.
Oh, sure. Well, I guess you will be surprised. So the two of you walk into that small house, and it is a small house of 2 people, definitely. And there's this living room, just a small living room that is like, you know, living and dining, basically. There's a small dining table, and she basically lets you sit behind the table, and she starts to, you know, basically instantly cook an apple pie. Just instantly.
I just
It's the realm of the dead, and it's the limbo after all. So she
Oh,
basically
God.
does that, and then she basically put in the table, and right, where were we?
Whoa, that's a very fast. Oh wait, it's
I know, but it's
okay. You don't have to. Okay. As he took a slice, may I?
sure.
Took a slice.
Isn't it good?
He tried to. He doesn't try to eat. It does look good, but I have a bit of what would you call it? A bit of a thing about other worlds, you know. So for now, I thank you, but I would probably not eat your food.
I see. It is complicated after all.
That is true.
So what
But-
were we talking about?
Right. About your husband.
Yes.
I would say that I have met him in a few occasions, more like one time, so I don't really have all the details.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't. Okay. Your husband have been collecting powerful relics all across the globe. A very powerful one. And as he do that, he has been using quite a lot of methods to gather them, you know?
So you're saying that he's still collecting the Dragonite crystals?
He is. I guess that what he does too before. I suppose.
It was his
He-
mission to find the Dragonite crystal before. After all, we only knew about one location of it. That's in the church, not that far from here. You see? But I don't think we know. Well, I don't think we found out about the rest. So you're saying he found it
Oh yeah.
with the rest of the Shore Split?
Yes. With the rest of the Shore's Blade, if you count some people that I have seen just a handful of times. Yes.
I see. Then
And not only one, he already have a couple of his hands already.
oh, that sounds alarming.
Oh, so you know about how alarming it is for him to gather around the Dragonite crystal.
I mean, if he doesn't play his hand right, then those Dragonite crystal will fall into the demonic army side. After all, he's part of them. I believe.
Well, that's what I heard as well. Currently, I think he's trying to gather, if not one or the last. Do I know this? Is this the same? Oh, it is. Okay, I might have a
I
mixed mind.
know.
A mixed mind. Okay, I think it's gathering the last or like something like that on the way to this one city. Everyone is trying to stop him, and because he is, in our eyes, are quite a dangerous individual, a kind of extreme view. No hard feelings on your husband, but that is the case of what it is now. Even the church was alarmed by it, you know?
I see.
And he didn't stop in the pursuit of this Dragonite crystal, no matter what it is. People? Dragons?
She stands up. And she walks towards like a window and like she looks far beyond. And she says, Mr. Garr del Sol,
Yes.
how far do you like the world that you're living in?
How far do
Or-
I like the world?
Yeah. Do you like it? The people in it? The war that is brewing? And the vast adventure that it has the potential of?
If you're asking if I like people of this world, I mean, other world, not this one, you know? Well, I guess it's more of an obligation nowadays.
I see. So if I ask you a question, which one will you pick? The safety of this world or the happiness of those you care about? Which one will you pick?
I think you're asking the wrong person, miss. I have quite I feel like I'm more of a duty bound. I have to do the things that I have to do regardless of my feelings and all that, you know? Like how soldiers protect their country with every ounce of their strength. That is what I am too, to the people of that world.
I see. Well, you see, Ragna is like that too. We I mean, growing up as the children of war veterans, we understand how it is to have a duty. He always says that the good of the people take precedence. And that's how he always is. Until I got my Earthbound, you know. Due to the war. That aside, if you're so duty bound to the people, if I ask you to kill those who endanger these people, will you?
I don't really like killing, but a couple for many. I would, I suppose.
I see. You see, Mr. Garr, there's a reason why I'm still here.
You're a ghost like me?
Well, that, but I'm not fully dead yet. I'm nearing that stage, but it seems like there's still a little bit of life that remains within an almost fully earthbound body of mine somewhere in the other world.
I have been asking this question quite a lot, actually. What happens to the people that got fully earthbounded? Did they go to a coma? Did they get sent here?
I'm not sure. But for me, the moment I lost my consciousness due to the earthbound, I found myself here. I've been here for that long of a time, seeing bits and parts of what's happening on the other world.
You can see?
A little bit. Rather than seeing, I heard about it. Well, after all, Ragna still can't get over the habit of talking to me every night. So somehow I heard his voice. Maybe because he is actually talking to me, my earthbound buddy. So I know at least a little idea of why he's still doing it. The Dragonite crystal and all. And I want you to end it.
But I heard a certain someone is trying to not cure, but trying to get rid of the earthbound of this entire border. So if you're in it, you will be just fine, unless you decided to leave.
She shakes her head. I think it is too late for us to have fully developed. Mr. Garr, if you want to stop Ragna, and I want you to stop Ragna, you need to destroy the very reason why he's still doing this.
Are you implying that I need to find you?
You found me already.
No, I mean, I need to find your stone body and the entire reason. Or do you mean here?
She turns around and she looks at you and she says, if I know him, and I actually know him that well, I will be here in this very place. This is the only place I belong. And he once told me without me being in it, this home is not something that he can come back to. So I will be here.
Well, he is strong though, as he like plays with his food.
I know.
But well, I guess you know best of how strong he is.
Because
could
that
try.
will be the second thing that I ask of you to do.
Which are?
I need you to kill him. Unfortunately, by this time, he has probably turned to an originator already. Maybe because of some deal he made with Lucifer, or actually just Lucifer doing his thing. But being an originator means that he's immortal. I don't want him to suffer for that long. I need you to kill him. And only with the Dragonite crystals you will be able to.
It is gonna be tough.
I
I
know.
can't guarantee that we can. But if the life of other people is on the line, I guess I gotta do what I have to do. I cannot promise you, but I will promise you that I will try my best to do what I must.
Of course. At this point, you can hear a little bit of commotion from outside of that place.
I'm starting to get noise, isn't it?
It does, yeah. I guess we're expecting more guests.
Huh?
She walks toward like the door, and without even reaching that door, suddenly the two of you are basically held back by like the sudden apparition of a bunch of people. A bunch of people that you know, actually. Lynx, Totto, Astra,
Ooh.
and Lyrica just said suddenly, Damaia, is that you?
Damaia. Do we see her?
Hmm?
No, I mean, do we see her?
Lyrica,
Lyric?
Yeah.
Yeah.
you guys here?
Oh.
The four of you suddenly, after like your mind, your consciousness is back. The moment your consciousness is back, you find yourself in that in this weird, like a small house that you don't recognize at all. And there, you see Garr del Sol. At that moment, Mr. Lynx and Totto immediately remember him, everything that happened with him. But
Oh.
well, Damaia had never lost her memories at all. But Damaia, for you, you're a little bit surprised that Lyrica's Silver Shade is there. You don't really know her personally, I believe, but you know of her existence. You know
Okay.
the daughter of Lucius Silver Shade, the wife of Ragnar Corvus. The one thing that you remember is that they actually left Chiatoar like 10 years ago or so.
Garr drop fork.
Damaia will give Lyrica a little bit of bow with Mrs. Corvus.
Oh, you look a little bit different than I remembered, but I guess that has been a long time ago.
Does Damaia knows that she's gone already?
You do not know that she is dead.
Okay.
The only thing that you know is that the two of them left Chiatoa, left
Ah.
Chisolis or the academy like around 9 to 10 years ago. But that's kind of it. But you know what? I want you to place roll.
Okay.
Double insight against 10.
Oh, phew.
So because there's something else that you remember about her, but you're not exactly sure what it is. So the check is for you to
okay.
remember.
Ah,
9.
I
Are you
will.
going to
I will
accept
add bond to. I will add bond with
With who?
Leilana.
Sure. After
Leilana
all,
Corvus.
Leilana is
+2.
Yeah.
Thank you for the contribution.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We
Si
do
paling
are
ingat.
using these Fabula points.
One more.
So,
more added to the points.
you remember just this weird thing. You remember there's some rumor about the two of them, Lyrica and Ragna, being spotted in Chisolis a few years ago. There's a rumor that they're back, but it has never been confirmed. But you remember though, because of maybe out of curiosity or out of just sheer coincidence, or because of like some small talk that you had. But you did talk, well, you did somehow ask Leilana about it. She didn't answer you at all. She didn't say anything about that. But at that time, you're not exactly sure. This is probably 4 or 5 years, 3-4 years ago. But at that time, Leilana looked unusually happy, but also at the same time sad. And she remembered one thing about asking not asking, but you remember her talking about having a new family member. You're not exactly sure what that means.
Damaia will try to approach Lyrica and ask her for a handshake, if it's possible, just to, like to give the feels of meeting an old friend, maybe.
I see. She smiles and really great to see you again. And then she walks to you and she air quote shakes your hand. And she extends her
why
hand and
does it?
like
Why does
touch and basically reach your hand. You cannot feel anything. Like it's not touching.
Oh.
Oh
Is it
no!
Wait, I want to have a one here.
Garr was taking his fork and then saw that and dropped it again.
No.
No.
Is it
but
air
for
quote?
Garr,
yeah.
you actually can interact with her normally.
I'm so dead.
You dead, Garr. You dead.
Right, Lyrica basically as she reached your hand, she shakes it. Like she basically shakes her hand, but like you cannot move like along with it because like your hand is not being pulled by it. but she just smiles like, well, I guess that is the situation that we're in right now.
Damaia lets out shocking gasp. She keeps moving her eyes kayak ke Lyrica, mukanya Lyrica, and then the hands, and then the face, and then the hands. Wait, no. It can be, you can be. I mean, I heard that you came back to Solstice years ago, but how can not we touch?
You can see Garr behind is just visibly shaking his head.
She smiles. It's a long story, but I'm mostly not alive.
Oh.
Good to see you, though.
What? Good to see you, too.
Okay, hold up. How do you guys even get here in the first place?
We just performed Lynx. I mean, just performed a magic ball, and then we suddenly get into this house room.
I mean, this guy who just lost his life and regained it decided to perform weird stuff again?
Don't mind the small details. Well, I'm you know what? Lynx just tackles Garr and just like give him a big hug.
DM
Can you
question.
hug
Does
Garr?
it pass through? Yeah, thank you.
Wait, we can't touch Garr too.
DM?
He did.
Huh?
He did pass through.
Oh!
and then Lynx just like he tumbles to the ground and he just looks back at Garr in like pure shock. Like, huh?
He
Wait.
drops his spine.
Huh? Huh? And Lynx just he quickly scrambles to his feet, and basically like waves his hand through Gar's, through Gar's body, like.
Okay, now that's
tries it like
rude.
left and right and up and down and like.
What?
What?
First,
what is happening here? And he's just like totally like just freaks.
Well, one could say that this is limbo.
Is it just a limbo, Mr. Garr?
I don't know, it's not, but technicalities and stuff not really our look at Lyrica forte, so we're not really sure where this is.
You're a renowned professor for God's sake, and you say technicality is not your specialty.
Okay,
Oh,
first of all, this is afterlife. I was a renowned professor in life, not after.
That is
Point
actually
taken.
that is actually a good explanation of that.
Point taken.
are you saying your brain cells just evaporate along with your soul?
But everything else doesn't make sense here. This is not our world. I mean, look, there's like this. Can you even eat this? As he like gives you like a pie. Actually, don't do that.
Fine. We'll just have to figure stuff out little by little then. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Can Damaia add something for
Go on.
fun? Oh, by the way, Garr, three of them forgets about you. Damaia will say.
You what?
Wow, that's a good
What is the echo, man? Oh god. Okay, so Totto will jump in here and say that, yeah, first we forgot about you, then we remembered you, and now we cannot touch you? What's going on here?
You turn into a freaking sword, Sir Garr.
I turned to
And you
what?
don't know how far I've been trying to reach you. He just like turns around and starts walking to the nearby wall and just like put his forehead to the wall.
No!
And he's not doing anything. He's just basically putting his forehead to the wall and just turn silent for a bit, trying to like gather himself.
Well,
Did the wall pass through us?
no, it's not.
Oh my god.
You lean to the wall. It's okay.
And then Lynx tumbles down again, and he's like, "What the?" Okay. Is the ground real right now?
No, don't worry. The
It is
wall
real.
is real.
The
The
wall
wall
is
is real.
real.
The wall is real. Don't worry.
No, it's
You
real.
can touch the wall.
Just not the
Okay.
people, Just not the people.
More like you feel like you're touching the wall. But it's more like you're touching like this force field. Just a little bit. Just like really close to the wall.
Okay.
Well, I think we need to catch you guys up to speed right now. Lyrica, is it fine if I retell them about the things before?
She looks at you and she looks at the others. She say, maybe not here.
If you say so. Well, there it is, guys. Welcome to the land of dead. Where we eat pies and stay in comfortable little houses.
Yes. Well, unfortunately, I guess none of you can taste the pie.
Ah, true. Here, have a taste as you like swapping pie.
Masa we can touch the wall, but we can touch the pie.
It's
Lynx
ghost by.
suspiciously eyes.
You
eyes
cannot
Sai.
touch anything else beside the ground and the wall.
And the wall.
Oh, okay.
Again, the force field on the ground and the force field around the wall. That's what I meant.
Well, Lynx just, after taking, he just kind of snaps back into reality after hearing the name Lyrica, and he's just, basically stares at the lady with very wide eyes now, and Lyrica, as in, Miss Lyrica Silvershade?
Oh. Do you know me? Do we know each other? Did I forget who you are? I apologize if I did.
Oh, no. It's not like that. You see, well, I'd better introduce myself first. My name is Lynx Novalunacion, and I'm a new teacher in the academy. Nice to meet you, Miss Lyrica. And well, you see, Mr. Silvershade was one of my former teacher and colleague, and so I kinda get scolded by him a little bit, because I was a little bit insensitive, probably.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't like that usually.
Yeah, I found one of your belongings in the ruins of Soleil City. I
Oh,
think, yeah.
how did
Found
I
your
get
pocket
there?
watch, yeah. So, I haven't heard too much about you, but very nice to meet you. And he just do a really awkward deep bow to Lyrica.
She bows back. It's really nice to meet you too. But I'm sorry for being a bearer of bad news. She walks to the window. She looks outside. Did all of you come here fighting against the curse or something?
Oh, wait. Oh.
Uh,
Oh.
I'm
Oh.
not really sure what you're talking about specifically, but well, before we lose consciousness, I do heard some sort of voice talking about a curse or something. Does anybody else heard about it?
I guess she was talking about mine. Since you guys, whatever you did, goes through whatever it is, traces of me, yada yada, from that plane of existence to here, I suppose you also traveled something through my curse, maybe, Lyrica.
I see, because whatever that is that created the curse, it's coming here. And then she looks
wait.
outside, and then you see beyond the horizon this dark, purpley cloud
What? Nah.
is coming down. You start to see everyone. You start to see like some part of like the interior of the house that to like, basically scatter into like dust one by one. And Lyrica looks at Garr and she says, "Looks like our time is up." I will still be here if you ever come back here, Mr. Garr, but I hope you make it.
Oh
One
no!
more thing, Lyrica.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
One more thing,
Make it what?
What is there anything that I can say to your husband if I meet him again to tell him that you are still here or something? Anything?
She looks at you. Please tell him that after all, I still think that Lila is the best choice.
Baby names.
Baby names. Why you do this?
Oh God.
Gosh.
And she smiles. Please do consider my request, Mr. Garr.
Of course. Yes. And he looks a bit panicked, looking around, like starts to like becomes nothing. I think we should go.
Yeah, Lynx would like scrambling to. Can I scrambling through his mind to try to find a spell that maybe can bring them out of there
Okay, where's the way
together
to
with
go
Garr.
to-
Well, there's a door.
There was a door.
There
was
is
a
a
door.
door.
There is.
Then
Out of
let's
that-
go
At,
to
at,
that
at,
door.
at this point, everything is slowly scatters, including
door to the
Lyrica,
door?
as like Lyrica basically stares at the Garr for a while as she slowly disintegrates into like dust. You can feel
What?
like the cloud is closing into that place. The house itself is still there, still standing. You can see still the wall and the door and the windows and everything, but like the interior starts like this and the grate, and part of the walls actually disintegrate too. What are you guys going to do?
Lynx would try as fast as he can to try to detect any kind of magic from the door. Like, can they actually go back through the door just by opening the door?
Well, you ran towards the door, but again, you were not leaning onto the wall. You're leaning on a force field over the wall. So as you go towards the door opens by itself because of the shaking and the wind and everything. So the door is open, but as you try to cross that, a force field is preventing you from exiting that place.
Okay.
A small thingy that I would like to do. Pass
Uh-huh.
through door.
Really, Garr?
More like he doesn't
Really,
notice everyone who cannot pass through the door. He's
Sure.
gonna try to pass through the door.
So, as this happens, Garr del Sol, you managed to get out of that door.
Nothing. Hell.
And left.
A small sassy fly.
The force
Really?
field. And slowly everything is covered by that dark cloud. All three of you. It's not Garr, so
Go.
everyone except Garr. You guys are still inside that force field. That is actually this box-shaped force field. For Lynx who's trying to analyze things, I want you to please roll double insight against 10.
Okay.
Okay, big.
As if he is the very reason why you're here and inside that force field.
Oh wait, before that happens, GM.
Yep.
I want to use my lucky 7 again to change the 10 to 6.
Sure.
Thank you.
Sure, Min-Maxer.
Wow.
You do know that will be reset anyway on the next session, right?
Hey, shut up. Why am I
You have 1 more hour.
I might
Is that
get
what
a
you're
chance to
saying?
use it again this session. Who knows?
As if he is the reason why you're here in the first place. You can feel that the force field itself is connected to the one and only Garr del Sol over there. As if it's the reason why you're trapped there, but also at the same time the very reason why you are not at all affected by that vile cloud of chaotic magic. Because you're not supposed to be here in this limbo of a thing. You're not supposed to survive, but Garr's very existence help you exist here. But where is it? Where is here? As slowly the smoke disperses. And there you see it. A crater. A crater that is familiar to you, Totto. Because you lived in the area. A crater that is probably something that you've seen in the books and other literature for Lynx and Damaia. But it is a crater that you can only call as home. Garr. And there it is. A familiar whirring of a machine in the middle of that crater. Can you please tell me how it looks like? Because after all, you're the one who made it.
Oh.
Garr.
Ooh.
It look reminiscent to a giant stone gates. It's like it's like a Greek thing. It has pillars in it. It has murals and stuff. It has runic and combination of technology. It's Magitech, a Magitech gate, big in size.
Gate. That Magitech gate stands there. Tall. Almost ominous. There's still a lot of rubbles here and there that is affected by it. Still floating due to destruction that it created. gigantic orb of light shines in the middle of that gate. As part of it move around with the runes that are active. Do you remember? Garr del Sol? Do you remember your own sin? Do you remember the destruction that it created? And are you here calling for me because you are ready to face the price that you need to pay?
Am I there? Am I there?
Yeah?
Oh, god damn. Oh! This... Who are you and why are we here now?
We are here because of you. Don't you remember?
No, uh, I...
You do not remember.
No. Only bits and pieces of destruction and a little bit of heavy feeling that I did something very, very wrong. Or did I just try not to?
Then are you still running away from all of this? After everything that you've done to this world. And everything around it.
No, I tried to make amends. Isn't that why the reason I'm still here? Because I know that I could never
Make amends! If that is what you're trying to do, then tell me, why are you making amends? What is your sin that you're trying to fix? If you cannot even remember that, then how are you going to fix any of this? How are you going to pay for the things that you don't even know what you've done?
I don't know. I don't know. I just try. But I'm not sure. I know that I did a lot of mistake that causes many lives. Explosion, the crater, this place. It's all I remember, but I just assumed everything.
Mistake. Is that what you think this is? A mistake? You see, beyond that crater, there's another accumulation of clouds. As it basically start to form this towering structure. It slowly creates this silhouette of a humanoid being, but far bigger than even the planet that you're in. You can only see just a little part of its face. Something that is hard to describe. But can only be explained as combination of all existence. He looks nothing like anything, but also he looks exactly like everything at the same time. And the more you look at it, the more it feels like you're staring at your own reflection. As that entity says, killing someone is a mistake. Starting a war is a mistake. Destroying a whole country is a mistake. But what you've done, you arrogant child of men, what you've done is far, far beyond a mere mistake. Your sin is too heavy. For even the scale to measure.
What is it? I can't remember. Tell me what I did, please.
Then I see even the god of death understand and found a fitting punishment for you. If you refuse to remember, then let it be your punishment. To forever roam the world, knowing, seeing, experiencing the things that you've done without ever knowing what, when, or even why. You did it. And let it stay there until the end of your existence.
Is it over?
I just need to ask, is there any way we can interrupt that?
You can always interrupt.
Oh, you guys are
I
here.
would like, Lynx would like to interrupt. Let's see. We're still kind of trapped in the box thing.
Yes,
right?
you're still. But you
So
heard all of
basically-
this.
Oh, we heard all of it.
Yeah.
All right.
Christ. Okay.
Whatever we say from inside the box, will it be heard outside as well?
Well, you can certainly try to find out.
Okay. So, all right. So hearing all those things and just hearing like Garr, Lynx never heard Garr sounding so desperate before, and it's not even just desperate. I feel like he's also a little, kind of very, very sad. And he just can't let it slide. Like, of course, they haven't known each other for too long, and he probably, Garr hasn't exactly tell the group about what his past, and they don't exactly have the bonding time yet. Either it's because Garr doesn't want to, or because he cannot. Lynx does not know, but he probably would he would probably just shout whatever comes on the top of his mind. So basically he's gonna shout that in the middle of all that talking, he's gonna try banging on the force field and shouting, "Hey, you don't talk like that to Mr. Garr."
Oh. So cute, but that thing's probably gonna kill you.
I don't think he cares at that moment.
Well, that entity stopped. But you can feel their stare there. Well, technically, it's staring at everything.
I mean, of course, it's not like, after all, it's like a very strange entity, and it's very scary in a way. But Lynx he can feel the chill in his body, but he tries to I can feel his body trembling a little bit, but he just grabbed both of his trembling arms with another arm, try to steady himself. He was just muttering under his breath, but he was pretty sure that whatever creature that is could hear what he's saying. Just what kind of nonsense you are talking about? You're claiming he doesn't want to know? When he's been begging for you to tell him what he's been doing wrong? Nonsense are what you're talking about.
Can we hear that?
Yeah, you heard that, by the way.
Oh, I hear that.
Yeah. And probably that guy heard that too.
Totto wants to insert herself in this scene.
Go on.
Especially when it comes to Lynx doing that outburst of his thoughts about the exchange, the intense exchange that we just heard inside this force field that we couldn't even come out of. Totto's bond with Garr is actually mistrust, and it hasn't changed. So
Hell yeah.
hell yeah. So this only added to that thought, like sin. What do you mean by sin? Is it something that big? Especially, wait, did Totto see the crater of?
Oh, yeah.
What is it? The city, right? Especially when the scene, Totto knew the full scale, the size of the crater. She lived nearby that crater, so she was most of all she was worried about Lynx. Like that outburst made her like trying to grasp Lynx's hand and calm him down. Maybe like Lynx, you do realize that we didn't know anything about Garr at all, right?
He stops in his track. You can still see the emotion. He's like still seething. You can see his from his eyes. I know, Totto, but that's exactly what he is also trying to find out, isn't it?
True, but I don't think that this place, this moment, is all right for you to just say it out loud. I mean, I don't want you or Damaia or Astra or anyone among us to put ourselves in this kind of danger when we don't even know what kind of risk that we're taking here. We don't even know how to get out from this place.
Then
Heck, Garr even left us here.
Then let me just like with each word, he's just like he like basically one hand was being grasped by Totto. He just basically tries to like kick the door instead, like kick the force field basically. Like, then let's get out of this thing.
Well, Lynx, you're a magician. I don't think that doing physical things. I mean, no, it's. Is there anything I can do to help? Like, we really need to get out of this place.
And then I think Lynx would just like he would know like realizing his efforts were futile. He's just like he just started like shouting from inside the box, like, Mr. Garr, are you just gonna let everyone, well, this creature, I don't know what it is, but if you really plan to atone, then are you just gonna let this thing talk to you like that?
Garr is moping right now. Oh. Basically doesn't answer, but like moping.
Your guard is soul, for fuck's sake.
Oh. Hey, language.
Yeah, I like that energy. Yeah, well. Garr, if you can hear us, let us out of from here.
Yeah, you can hear Lynx in the back was just like, starting to like chant some magic.
What magic though?
like I don't know, maybe chant some flare or something.
Oh no. Sensing a flare coming up. Garr looks towards the party with a very depressed face. Ooh, as he flies back towards the force field, trying to like see if he can come back in.
Yeah, you can.
Oh.
Oh. Okay, now. What kind of scene is this? Okay.
So the moment Lynx saw even the tiniest bit of Garr, he started like grabbing Garr and
Can
pulls
you
him
though?
pulls him really close to his face and just like,
Can you though?
why can't I? If he's flying too high, I'm just gonna jump.
No,
No, I feel
again.
like
You
it's thin air
pass
thing,
through
right?
him. You basically phase through him.
All right, that thing.
You
So
know,
In your
while
anger.
Gas, he tries to grab Garr, but he lost touch. He cannot get in contact with Garr.
God.
And then he just turns around, kind of like, exasperated. Well, grow some spine, would you?
Oh! Ooh! That's sick!
look, you know that this is kind of futile, right? I mean, look at that. As he points at creature.
Mm-hmm.
I think that thing has been in the back of my mind since I came back to this.
Wait,
You guys
So?
should go home.
what do you mean? We cannot even get out of this place and you tell us to go home. What do you mean by that? And if that creature is on your mind, does that mean that we are all inside your mind? Then let us out of here!
I'm not sure how this has worked. The last thing I remember is that we talked to someone that's already not here, and then now we're here. I can barely touch you guys. See? Swing, 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 swing. What's it called? Hand slaps. Lynx, but it passed through. See?
No, because you always say that you are a genius, so start thinking about it, you genius! This is your mind. You can tell whatever you want your mind to do, so tell it to get us out!
I'll. Fine. He tries. Opens us. He tries to think of a way to manipulate the space around him, because he is at least a creature that's supposed to roam that land or something.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike the other three, he tries to trace back of where they were before, aka the sword, trace back the sword to try to see if he can open a portal.
Garr. Roll double insight against 13.
Before that, I'm gonna activate divination.
You're still helping him?
Who is it? Lynx?
Totto was mad at Lynx, yeah.
You try to cast
Oh.
divination.
Oh wait, what?
Oh,
okay.
It's mine, and if he rejects it,
All right, okay.
Oh god.
I see how it is. Okay, let's go.
I know.
Oh god, okay, I'm just telling you guys now, I do not have any more Fabula points. Not even one!
Can we transfer it? Oh my god.
DM,
Accession
since I
you-
saw the
That's-
giant thing, does that mean I get the Fabula?
Oh wait, yeah,
Yeah.
that thing is a villain. Wait,
Oh,
no.
you gotta.
Oh, yeah.
No. Wait.
No take backs.
Technically, no. That thing is not a
Oh,
villain.
yeah.
Yet.
Oh, that thing is not a villain.
Oh, yeah.
Yet? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. But
So,
it's not like
double
you know,
insight
affecting
against
us.
13.
Yeah.
Should Lynx keep antagonizing?
No. Let's just leave it to fate, I think.
Double
For now.
insight.
Let's go.
Double insight. Oh! Big portal.
What the fuck is that roll?
Let's go!
Come on,
Oh god.
Big.
Go big or go home. We are going to get both.
Oh god.
Garr,
go.
you look around and you're not exactly sure on how everything works. But something should, right? Something should act like a portal. Something should get all of you out of here. Something should be able to do that. Something that is solely created for that. As you slowly stare at the device that you created before. But will it work? Does that thing even work? Is that thing even the thing that failed to work before? Does that matter even? But in the end, you know that it is the only way. That is the only hope that you have to get you out of this place. What do you want to do?
Try.
How?
My best.
How, Gargoyle?
I mean, that was obviously very diplomatic answer.
How are you even going to try it? Didn't you fail before? Isn't this whole thing because you
my
failed before?
Oh god!
More
Why are you
guilt
doing
tripping.
this? I'm gonna cry.
Why? So why? Why will it work right now? What difference
don't-
will you be able to make?
In the middle of like trying to like make this runic formation in the air, he stopped midway.
Mhm.
I don't think it's going to work.
Bommu, I think this is your time to shine and snap some sense to this guy.
Slap some sense, please.
Yeah, slap
Please
some
slap
sense,
some
please.
sense into him.
I tried.
How
I
can
tried,
We
man.
cannot touch him.
Lynx almost like turns around and directs the flare to
Can Riku slap some sense with like offensive magic towards Garr?
I think Lynx hearing Garr mutters that he's gonna get a little bit more silent. Mr. Garr, if I can get through my curse, I'm sure you can too. You're Garr the Soul, remember?
Yes, but what if I fail and then we don't go back and you guys would be stuck in like some other places that I can't even reach and like you guys are gone forever too. What if that happened?
God, but I mean, Lynx can make himself and the others remembers you again. What things you cannot do? I mean, if he can, you can. I believe that. I can't believe I say that. I believe in you. I can't believe I said that again.
Oh god.
Then are you guys really willing?
We're willing the moment that we try to even use ritual magic to find you towards the sword. That's the risk that we're taking. So, either we try something or not.
Lynx tried to gauge the rest of his magic, the rest of his mana, before he resolutely says, like he looks Garr straight in the eye and, "Do it, Mr. Garr. If anything, if something happens, I promise you, I'll keep these two safe.
Really?
I'll do everything in my power to keep ourselves safe, so please, do it, Mr. Garr."
He then starts to write the runic things again on the air to complete his incantations.
I see. So you move toward that thing in front of you. And somehow those runes came into your mind. Things that you forgot. Things that you didn't even know that you knew. As you try to solve that past mistake of yours. With Garr as the leader, I want everyone to make an insight and willpower group check.
Okay.
So Garr, please be the leader. So insight and willpower. Everyone else also roll insight and willpower. We're using group check rules. The DL is 13.
So, just asking, definition still not working.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, saying it again,
go.
guys. I'm out of thingy.
Yeah, we knew that.
Okay.
No, I'm sure.
Oh,
my
God, you guys are terrible. Oh.
But
Well.
technically, everyone else failed, it
Yeah.
seems.
a little bit.
Technically, we were carried by Garr, so.
But technically, Garr still succeed that.
Wait, is there any way I can use my lucky 7 though?
You want to use your lucky 7?
I'm gonna use my lucky 7.
Do you want to use the Fabula point instead so we can round up the
Can we-
EXP?
can we- Right, we can use the Fabula point, huh? Okay.
Well,
Alright,
if
you
you
know what?
guys,
I'm
if
gonna
you guys
use-
want to, you guys can use Fabula Point. But again, like I said, you'll already succeed.
Oh, he already
Yeah.
succeeded. Okay, then. Carry.
Is it?
Let's go. Yippee! Let's go. Lepas tangan.
So at that time, you managed to do it. But you know for sure that it is not the real thing, that you didn't actually finish and complete the portal. Even though right now you did. Does it have something to do with the portal? Like, wherever this place is, whatever this thing is, it definitely has something to do with the sin that whatever that entity talked about. So maybe that is the answer that you need to seek. But for now, with the help of everyone, at least you managed to fix this one. As the cloud entity far beyond you slowly disappears, everything turned to black, leaving only you, Garr del Sol, in the middle of the darkness. But somehow you realize that you're surrounded by lights. Countless and countless of lights. And then you realize that those lights are eyes staring at you. And you see them all. All with different sizes, shapes, form, abilities, weapons. But you know that they all carry the name of Garr del Sol within themselves. As one steps forward towards you, as one that's not so tall, with his long hair and a few swords floating around him. And just by looking at him, you do know now that there is still a duty that you need to fulfill. But that is a problem for another day. Thank you for playing.
Oh my god.
I'm sizzling. I'm sizzling.
Oh,
God.
You know,
oh god.
you know, I expect this session to be like a very
Light.
santai or simple
Yeah.
Tidak santuy.
journey of us to
Oh god.
Soleil City, but
Do you not see the title of the stream for I Have Sinned?
I saw that. I was going to ask that, but yeah. So the explanation is within the session itself.
Oh god.
Father, I've been naughty. Father, I have been naughty.
No. Daddy, forgive
Daddy?
me. I've been naughty.
Oh god.
Oh my god, stop.
Anyway, thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for playing. If you like this type of content, subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment and stuff. You can always support this whole thing through subscribing and all. But I'll see you guys later on the next session of Chaos Ascend. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye bye.